Round 1, Star Wars. Question 1. What is the name of Han Solo's ship? Question 2. What is the weapon used by Jedi Knights? Question 3. Which young Jedi Knight becomes Darth Vader in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith? Question 4. What Jedi Master spent 800 years training such pupils as Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Count Dooku, and Luke Skywalker? Question 5. What Wookiee is Han Solo's loyal friend and first mate? Number 6. Why did Yoda say he didn't want to train Luke Skywalker? Number 7. In the Star Wars films, what invisible power binds the galaxy together? And number 8. Who are the masters of the dark side who want to rule the galaxy? Okay, round 2. This is VE Day. And there's information on the Dropbox if you'd like to find out a little bit more about it. It might pass by the time this goes live. Question 1. What does VE Day stand for? Question 2. What does VE Day commemorate? So, why do we celebrate it? Question 3. Who was the British Prime Minister at the time of VE Day? Question 4. How many years are we celebrating since VE Day in 2020? Question 5. Where in London did crowds gather to celebrate VE Day? Question 6. Who was Britain's monarch during World War II? Question 7. Who is the British singer famous for wartime hit We'll Meet Again? And question 8. In what year did the UK and France declare war on Germany?
Okay, here we are then. Round 3, general knowledge. Number 1. Who became the Prime Minister in 1979 on May the 4th? Got nothing to do with Star Wars. Nothing at all. Number 2. What does the Gruffalo say is his favourite food? And what is the name of the lion in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? Number 4. Which planet is nearest to the Earth? Number 5. Which flower is traditionally worn on Remembrance Day? Number 6. In the children's nursery rhyme, who went up the hill to fetch a pail of water? And number 7. What was the name of Billie Eilish's first number 1 song? And finally, number 8. How many UK number 1s had Ed Sheeran had? I'm going to record that one again. Number 8. How many UK number ones has Ed Sheeran had, including collaborations? That means songs that he has sung with somebody else.
Round 4, sports. Question 1. Who won the Premier League in 2019? Number 2. Which famous annual horse race is held at Aintree? Question 3. In what sport would you use a shuttlecock? Number 4. Where would be the best place to use a surfboard? Number 5. Which team won the 2019 Rugby World Cup? Number 6. How many suits are there in a deck of cards? Number 7. On a standard dartboard, what is the highest score you can get if you threw 3 darts? And number 8. How many Football World Cups have taken place?
Question 1. What is the name given to the imaginary line that divides the world in half? Question 2. Which city is the capital of Spain? Question 3. In which country would you find the Eiffel Tower? Question 4. Which mountain range separates Spain and France? Question 5. Which country is Helsinki the capital of? Question 6. What is the general yet scientific name given to sleet, rain, hail and snow? Clue: it rhymes with digestion. Question 7. A sea in the world is frequently abbreviated to the Med. What is the full name? Question 8. Is New Zealand in the northern or southern hemisphere?
Okay, so year 4, the next round in our quiz is going to be about children's books and authors. So let's see what you can remember. So, question number 1. Stickman, Zog and Superworm are books written by which famous author? Stickman, Zog and Superworm. Okay, question number 2. What is the first Harry Potter book? What's the title of the first Harry Potter book? Question number 3. In the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, who is Greg's best friend? Is it Rodri or Rowley? Next question. What was the name of the book written by Ted Hughes? What book did he write? Question 5. In the Chronicles of Narnia, there are 4 children, 4 main characters. What are their names? Next question. Who is the author of the Tom Gates book series? Who wrote them? Question 7. In Room on a Broom, 3 items get lost by the witch when the wind picks up. Name one of those items. And lastly, question number 8. In the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, there was something called the cheese touch. How do you get rid of the cheese touch? If you had it, how could you get rid of it?
Okay, round 1 answers. Number 1, Millennium Falcon. Number 2, lightsaber. Number 3, Anakin Skywalker. Number 4 was Yoda. Number 5, you can have Chewie or Chewbacca. Number 6, it was because he lacked patience. Number 7 is the Force. And number 8, the Sith. Okay, round 2 answers. Question 1 was Victory in Europe Day. Number 2, VE Day marks the day at the end of World War II when fighting against Nazi Germany came to an end in Europe. Number 3, it was Winston Churchill. Number 4 is 75. Number 5 was Trafalgar Square and up the Mall to Buckingham Palace. Number 6, George VI. Number 7 is Dame Vera Lynn. And number 8, 1939.
Round 3, the answers. Question 1 was Margaret Thatcher. Question 2, roasted fox. Question 3, Aslan. Number 4, Venus. 5, Poppy. 6, Jack and Jill. Number 7, Bad Guy. And finally, number 8, the answer was 12.
Okay, round 4 answers. Number 1, Manchester City. Number 2, the Grand National. Number 3, badminton. Number 4, the sea, or somewhere with wavy water. Number 5, South Africa. Number 6, there are 4, so it's spades, hearts, clubs and diamonds. Number 7, 180. And number 8, 21.
The answer to question 1, equator. Question 2, Madrid. Question 3, France, or precisely Paris. Question 4, the Pyrenees. Question 5, Finland. Question 6, precipitation. Question 7, Mediterranean. Question 8, Southern Hemisphere.
Okay, year 4 answers. Let's see how well you did. So, question number 1, the answer was Julia Donaldson. Question number 2, the answer was the Philosopher's Stone. Question 3, Greg's best friend was Rowley. Question 4. Ted Hughes wrote the book The Iron Man. Question 5. In the Chronicles of Narnia, the 4 children are called Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy. Number 6. The author and creator of the Tom Gates series is a lady called Liz Pichon. Number 7. The witch loses her hat, her bow and a wand. You could have named any one of those items. And lastly, question 8, the answer was to get rid of the cheese touch, you had to touch somebody else to pass it on.